Because again, as a kid, I used to dream about being abducted because I wanted to see the universe and I wanted to be an astronaut and I wanted all those things.
What were your dreams like of abduction?
You know, they were mostly positive. Like I remember being given a choice. Do you want to come with us or do you want to stay on Earth? And I wanted to go.
Lone Signal. It was a crowd-funded active SETI project designed to send interstellar messages from Earth to a possible extraterrestrial civilization. From the James Berg Earth Station in Carmel, California, the project's beacon commenced continuous operations on June 17, 2013. It transmitted short, 144-character messages to the red dwarf star Gliese 526. The project ceased transmission shortly after it began due to lack of funding, having operated from June to August 2013. "36 years earlier, the Golden Disc was launched to convey a similar sentiment. How many signals can we send until we realize that we're too attached to the reflection?
We are ordered complexity. We are the ears and eyes of this corner of the universe. Ordered complexity, patterns, evidence is what we seem to be sending, packaged in the language of mathematics. Should we be sending messages to exoplanets? Why not? Absolutely. Tread forth boldly. We must. Yes. Yes, we have to. We need to. We need to. It's a lot.
As much as I've been pretty much, well, not every inch of the city, but I know a lot of it. I just started to do a little research to kind of, unmothball my own brain, considering that we're talking about something that happened, 2013, long time ago. It's very much a love letter to hopefully more intelligent people or beings than us.
Yeah, hopefully they have better sense. Yeah.
Better. Or sense at all, by some standards.
Okay, let me find... Tell me, Lone Signal, let's just start.
So, you know what I wanted to do, and this is a bit of a reverse engineered, but let me actually read one of the alpha messages that were sent out.
Okay.
When we launched.
What is an alpha message?
So we had a select grouping of messages that went out first. They were at the front end of the beam. So when we launched at the launch party, and we did have literally the big moment of hitting the red button and we started beaming, we didn't know if it was going to work. We had tested without actually physically sending out the messages because we didn't want to send messages out until we were ready to beam. And it was a crowdsourced effort, so the whole idea was we want to send out the messaging from the masses. But the initial packet of data that went out were alpha beamers, that were people, including Alexander Zaitsev, that coined the term METI. METI being messaging extraterrestrial intelligence, as opposed to SETI, which is searching for extraterrestrial intelligence. So SETI came first and SETI listened. So movies like Contact were based on SETI. and based on listening and trying to hear, including the WOW signal, which now has been debunked as possibly just being I think, red dwarf or some kind of sun system where it repeats and pulses out energy in a pattern, right? So backtracking to that, the initial packet was, I believe, I can't remember off the top of my head, something like 150 messages of people of a high level in the science community, high level in entertainment, high level in our fashion worlds that wanted to send messages at the front end of the messaging. Have I ever wondered if there's other beings in outer space? There has to be, statistically speaking.
I think that there's definitely somebody out there.
Yeah, I think there is something up there.
I hope they realize I'm one of them.
Love has no boundaries, so why not?
I mean, really, I'm in love with this one alien that I keep talking about.
To take one object in the space with me, I would take
Something for pleasure.
It would be a pencil.
nothing.
Please don't hurt us.
We should send messages to aliens, of course, yes.
Einzelsignal.
Lone signal.
外星球。
So in the province of the mind, there are no limits. There's one use of language that's valid. That's the injunctive use, telling you how to do things. The descriptive one is very poor. And William James said it. The other world is a separation from this one by the thinnest of screens. And I found this screen is language. So you have to abandon it when you're going to these other values.
Also reminds me of the beauty that was Lone Signal in that the messaging being crowdsourced, part of it was a social experiment of what would we say as a species. Now, obviously, there is the hope of making contact. There is the hope that in 2 years' time, our messaging arrives to Gliese 526, which is 17 light years away, right? So in 2 years, our messages arrive. It's a star system in the Boot system. Okay. It's one of the closest Goldilocks planets.
Got it.
So again, we are throwing spaghetti into a very tight window, right? So whether or not we hit the target, chances are we didn't. Mm-hmm. But if nothing else, it was an experiment in trying to see what we as a species have to say to the universe that birthed us. Yeah. And the point that I'm coming back to is, along with the messaging that Dan Aykroyd sent, what I thought was very interesting was the very heavy lean towards positivity in the messaging that we sent out. I don't have a number to it, but the vast majority of humans had positive things to send out.
Maybe you were abducted.
Again, I just don't. I just have a hard time believing. I'm a scientist,
yeah.
Right? At heart, until I have visceral proof, I'm not going to believe in it.
Yeah.
Is it possible that we leave a trail that could be a ghost, that our energy is somehow, to come back to Dan Aykroyd, is there the possibility that we leave a trace of our existence after we pass? Perhaps. So Dan Aykroyd, who is very much into all things extraterrestrial, he's a very interesting guy, very smart guy. But
excuse me, but
yeah.
he was in Ghostbusters, right?
He was in Ghostbusters.
Right, maybe that piqued his,
It's interesting. I don't know what came first.
Yeah, okay.
But he is...
Right, maybe he chose the script because he liked the supernatural.
Very possible.
I just can't believe things have gotten so bad in the city that there's no way back. I mean, sure, it's dirty, it's crowded, it's polluted, it's noisy, and there's people all around who just as soon step on your face as look at you. But come on. There gotta be a few sparks of sweet humanity left in this burned-out burg. We just have to figure out a way to mobilize it.
Greetings from the people of Earth.
We are a singular race of beings known as humanity. We seek your assistance and collaboration in coalescing our collective consciousness so that we might initiate a more compassionate, considerate, productive, positive, enlightened age for sentient creatures everywhere. This signal reaches you at a crucial time in the existence of our planet and its inhabitants. In attempting to evolve ourselves and connect with spiritual entities, which many of us believe to be higher and more powerful than our own basic biophysical and emotional life forms, we've produced a world fragmented by violent and disruptive adherence to rigid, divisive practices and definitions of individual faith. The essential and true sense of oneness, which our species should be embracing, has been obscured and lost in rivalries and conflicts. These have resulted in continuous, multiple, mass terminations of our globe's custodians. We by ourselves have been unable to arrest this progressive decline in our shared existence. Our appeal is that you intervene directly to help us realize and establish forever the oneness in which we are all a component. Hopefully, we can utilize the common elements in our different beliefs so as to reach a genuine understanding of each other's worth, and in turn achieve positive, life-affirming potential, joy, and ubiquitous fulfillment.